ultimately just super frustrated. I mean, you're facing Stroman, probably, one of the top strike to ball guys in the league. And it's something we emphasize. And Taddy did it absolutely perfect. Checked off on the ball, like didn't even come close to making a move, and obviously got rung up. And then, next inning, same thing. I think either guy went? No, but our shortstop gets rung up, and theirs gets ball four, and so that's where the frustration lies. Yeah, it's frustrating, and there are a lot of good pitching, and Stroman's certainly one of them, as well. Frustrating because right now, just offensively, we're not scoring enough runs. We're probably more middle of the pack when it comes to crossing the dish, and we think we're a top five offense, and so right now we're just not getting the runs across the board. Getting some opportunities. I think at the end of the day, we've got to find a way. When we pull the ball, we got to get the ball in the air. Hitting some balls hard, but they're too low on the pull side. So as a group, when we take the ball the other way, we've had some good fortune. But when we get the head out, we got to find a way to just be a little bit shorter, a little bit tighter, work underneath the ball a little bit more, and get those balls in the air. Certainly with the way teams are playing defense with shifts and things like that, and so ultimately we've got to be a little bit better there.
Chris gave you 6 innings today, probably only 2 runs should have crossed. Overall, pretty happy with what he was able to do today.
He continues to throw the ball really well. I thought his fastball, up top had good life. I thought he threw some really good changeups that dove off, and the breaking ball continues to improve. And I thought he got some punch outs with the breaking ball, got some strikes with it, and his mix and arsenal is developing greatly.
Jayce, I know you liked Tatis in the 4 spot because the mix in your lineup was kind of working at the time. Is there any thought to maybe switching up the way you maneuver the top of your order going forward here with this struggle?
Yeah, I think there's we got to find a way ways to score runs. So I think being open minded to any and everything right now, and right now we're just like I said, just not able to string enough quality at bats together. They're spread out, and whenever we've been able to get something going, it feels like whether it's pull side, on the ground, double play, we're just not able to get that big one or anything like that. So we've got to find a way to get more runs. We've got too many good offensive players to not cross the dish enough throughout. And again, there's really good pitching out in the league, but I believe so much in our guys that I still think we're capable of getting some multi-runs up there. No, it's tied to you look around the league, and it feels like, and then the numbers and the research has supported it, is that guys around the league are dropping left and right, and so we're going to have some guys get some days down.
Hey, Jayce, I know you say you've got a lot of good hitters and that you should be better. How much do you think the fact that you've been missing so many guys here for so long has to do with this, that maybe it's catching up to you just a little bit?
That may be a fair point, but we still believe in the group that we have. We've gone through pockets this year where we've been down 5 position players, and we've still found ways to win ball games, and we maybe had to do it a little bit different styles, but we still think we've got a better offense than what we've shown. And when you're not scoring, just your room for error becomes so tight, and it's hard to play that way. So just overall, I think we can be a little bit better offensively. We've got to tighten some things up defensively, all those things, and the pitchers have done a good job of attacking, and they're doing a great job. They need to continue to do a great job. But just overall, we've got some areas we can certainly tighten up. But as far as having guys out of the lineup, of course, that's a fair point. But the teams we're playing also have guys down as well, and we still got to toe it up and go man to man, and we got to win our battles.
Face obviously the last 2 days, two really good pitchers. But do you think that just being in a lull is more to do with it? Because or just your season long struggles when you face playoff caliber pitchers?
Um, whew, that's a good question. Uh, I think in 162 you run into these pockets, for sure. The key is can we stop it at 2 games? Don't let it be 4, 5, and 6. So being able to bounce back tomorrow, get some runs on the board, get some things going. I think that's going to be the key. We know we're going to have some hot times, we're going to have some cold times, but trying to keep those cold times, those pockets, keep them somewhat limited and short, and get back on track.
Felt great. I think the coolest part going into today's game was, I saw that Rivas was in the starting lineup, and a guy that's worked his butt off throughout the minor leagues. He caught me in Double-A when I got promoted from high to Double-A, and it's kind of something we've been joking about for the past 3 years. Is one day we're going to be together in the big leagues. So having that experience, but also that kind of relationship, seeing that grow all the way up to the big leagues was something special today.
Now that you're showing kind of start after start that you do have 3 pitches, like what do you think this does for you?
I think it's a huge advantage, especially the way I look at it is when you face different lineups, different teams throughout the year, multiple times back to back, it just, I don't know, whenever that percentage, when good hitters know, okay, Chris Paddack has a curveball now, it just, I'm just going out there and pitching. I feel like the competitive edge is always going to be there. The conviction, my mentality is always going to be there, the emotion, but I'm finally learning how to pitch at the big league level. And I think that's going to be, I think that's the biggest thing that I've grown from 2019 to now.